Welcome back to Clearance Rack Tarot, and today someone out there has a difficult decision to make. You keep holding on to something, maybe a way of thinking, maybe something that you're holding on to, something that you need to reflect on. So the first card from left to right is the Hermit. The Hermit is about self-reflecting, right? Trusting your own counsel first, right? The second card is the Queen of Cups. That's about emotions, intuition. Okay, so there's something that maybe you're sitting around your couch, maybe you're spending time in your car thinking about this difficult decision that you have to make that you keep holding on to. All right, you're looking for something stable. All right, so let's get into this. So the Hermit, let's get a little bit into the Hermit now. So it's about introspection. There you are sitting in your car. There you are sitting on your couch, perhaps watching TV, contemplating something in the background. As the TV goes on, or YouTube goes on, or TikTok goes on, there's something in the back of your brain. Sometimes you want to withdraw to solitude, right? Because there's something that you're searching for. Okay? So the Hermit, all right, depicts an older man, which is what you see there, standing alone, holding a lantern. There's a star in that lantern, all right? So the Hermit is a seeker for knowledge that comes from within. You're looking for an answer that comes from within you. Everything comes from within you. A lonely wanderer in the path of the night. Right? The subconscious. Kind of like the moon. You can't really see things clearly. That's why you carry that lantern to help you. Right? He searches for that which can only be gained with long periods of solitude and the inner voice. To hear it, he must disconnect from the crowds. You know, maybe you don't have a lot of friends because you've been betrayed, because people are toxic, people are problems, right? They see you full of emotions, of love and kindness, and they're like, hey, we have a sucker here, right? So he walks through the dark night of his unconscious, guided only by the low light of the northern star, with his destination being his home, himself. Like I said, there you are at home, chilling, trying to figure things out, right? You're probably currently contemplating that you need to be alone. Never be afraid to take this chance to reflect, as it could help you clear your mind of all the clutter that comes with everyday life, right? Because it does happen, right? So the Queen of Cups, again, about emotions, all right? Intuition, the unconscious, just like the Hermit, all right? Creative, all right? So she is sitting all alone, like I mentioned, sitting on her throne, if you will, compassionate, warmth, right? You're kind. Maybe people come to you to fulfill some sort of counselor role or something, right? Maybe people come to you to see their problems through. We can understand the meaning of the Queen of Cups from taking a closer look at the woman in the image. There she is, sweet, soft, feminine. She's seen as a compassionate person, a caring, sensitive, and nurturing. Again, she doesn't have many friends because people are hell. She connects with people on an emotional level. So guess what? You don't connect with a lot of people, just like I don't. because I trust my own counsel first. So it appears that the Queen of Cups in the reading can be guiding you to find help from others. Most times, like the other queens, this is a female figure that will come into your life. But it doesn't have to. So now the Two of Swords is about a difficult decision, about intelligence, about logic, truth. There's something you're looking for to set you free. You're ambitious, right? You're a hard worker, right? And maybe that makes you a target. It's about a difficult decision or choice, stuck in the middle, some hidden information. When you see the Two of Swords in a reading, we are encouraged you are basically like a stalemate, okay? Two equals and opposing forces are joined in battle, right? From what you think you should do and what you should do. There seems to be no end in sight. This wasn't what you had in mind when you chanced to walk down this path and you find yourself caught in the middle. So now the Four of Pentacles, all right, there's something that you're holding on to, something that you shouldn't hold on to, because the coins or the pentacles are about security. Maybe you have a difficult decision about your security or your stability, or about maybe being out in nature, perhaps your health. All right? So it's about maybe someone wants to possess you. Or maybe there's something that you're hoarding. Maybe you like to save money. Who doesn't, right? Maybe you're into materialism. A lot of women are. Hey, men are too. Men are too. Okay? All right? Maybe there's some boundaries that people keep pushing, or they don't respect your boundaries. All right? So the Four of Pentacles card is capable of generating both negative and positive perceptions. On one hand, the card signifies that you have successfully managed to accomplish much of your goals, and you have managed to attain a significant material wealth in the process. However, on the other hand, there is a significant chance that you will start valuing things only for their material worth. You have worked hard to get to this point where you are now, and it is absolutely natural for you to desire to make sure that you remain stable. But this also has a chance to turn you into an overly possessive or greedy person who wants to ensure that no one is capable of taking away your own wealth. Maybe you're the type of woman that says, I don't need a man. I'm just saying, a lot of women are thinking that. I'm just saying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cards out of this higher self, future higher self oracle card deck and see what comes up. Okay, again, there's something that you're looking within yourself, sitting there, whether you're driving in your car or at work, that those thoughts are always there. You have a difficult decision with the number 3 card from left to right. There you are, sitting in front of that mirror. And there's a lake in front of you. Okay, so let's see what we have. The first card with the Hermit, you have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something for you there. You have reached a new level and new land to be discovered. All right, maybe a mountain are issues or problems. There is something for you there. something that you're sitting there, obviously like the Queen of Cups, trying to figure this out. The second card is you have come back to the start to see what you have missed before. That really goes again with the Queen of Cups and the Hermit. So there you are, trying to make that difficult decision. All right. So the next card, there are many doors that lead to the place that you truly belong. All right. The other card that I have here for the Four of Pentacles is don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Again, you're holding on to something. And the last card is Justice. So there's something that's going to be brought into balance, some karma or cause and effect. I hope that this has helped you. This is Mario from Clearance Rack Tarot, and I will see you in a later video.